Hi there, Lokia. Yeah, this is weird. That should be oh. Right. Hello. Looks like we've got in here joining us from YouTube. How you doing? Tonight? Whatever time of day it might be. Yeah, good to have you aboard. Have you here. Hope you're well. We are back in Valley with some more uh, got some here photos we've been running mainly this Twitter. But yeah, we're running a stock that allows us locomotives and all the cargo around the valley with. Yeah, so there's an element of gameplay progression. Yeah, that's what's going. Wondering like where are all the trains? It's because we haven't them yet. But a few which are behind us. I keep cutting out. You know why? All of the things. Yeah, using the right mic would help a lot. Thanks, Lokia, for giving me that heads up. So yeah, maybe I can go through that again. Welcome back. Welcome to the stream. Welcome aboard. Hope you all are doing well. We've been playing Derail Valley with some mods that allow us to introduce some custom rolling stock like the Class 89 that is behind me. We've been running that along with some other German rolling stock. We're running also with a mod called Rolling Stock Ownership, which requires the player to purchase rolling stock, equipment, locomotives, train cars, all that, in order to use them to haul stuff around the valley. So if you've been looking around, or if you will look around during the session, and you go, oh hey, where are all the trains? We haven't bought them yet. We've bought a few. They're behind me. We'll get to those real soon. But yeah. This is a mod, the ownership mod is one that I've made, and you can find it on Nexus Mods. If you're over on YouTube, there's a link to that down in the description. If you're on Twitch, just Google Nexus Mods. You'll find it. Derail Valley's on there. You can search for Rolling Stock Ownership is the name of the mod, and that's how you can find it. Let's see. I've also been working on some updates. We've been playing with it. We did like two sessions so far, so this is number 3. We've done 2 sessions so far. Found that there was not some issues, but just things that could be better, some improvements to be made. So I've been working on those since the last stream, and we're going to be running some of those changes tonight. They haven't been published yet, but hopefully if everything goes well tonight, then I can publish them and they will be available for everyone to use just in time to be invalidated by the new simulator update that's coming out theoretically on Friday, which will be exciting and which I will I do plan to stream that, but I don't know if it'll be on Friday. It might have to wait until Sunday. We shall see. But it certainly will be exciting regardless of how that all goes down. But cool. Yeah, I guess we could get started here instead of me continuing to yammer on. Cool. I didn't change the transition, but that's fine. So here we are back again, and we have the controller profile messed up again. Cool. So let me change that real fast. I don't know why this keeps changing on me. The A button needs to not be a grip button, please. It needs to be an A button. Wow, who would imagine? And same for the other side. A button. And save it. Okay. That means it should be saved, right? Theoretically. Cool. Okay. That should give us, yes, the dash ability again. Aha, we need to restock. Oh, also, where are my hands? Rumble, they should be here. Please hold. Let's see. Let's see if I can just do it from here. Let's give this a shot. Derail Valley. First person. It should be there. Okay. I'm gonna have to do the thing where I take the headset off real quick. I will be back in a moment, hopefully with some arms. Sit tight. Okay, it's working. Thank you all for your patience. Sorry about the technical difficulties. All right, we're back. We are going to need to restock this engine. We are completely out of water, and who knows how much coal we have left. Yeah, I guess let's do that. We also need to get a new job generated here. So, let's see. We'll need the wallet. That's important. And let's go fees. Let's see what we have here. Some emissions, some minor damage. We've got water, we've got coal, we've got some wheel damage. Oops. I seem to remember the 36 actually from last time. Okay, very good. Let's restock this all. Could be saving money, that's fine. Fees, yes, put the money in. Fees, there we go. Okay. We should be all restocked and ready to go. Great. No jobs have spawned. That's because we only finished the job last time when I had not yet made the updates to the mod that would create the job for us. So let's go ahead and put some water back in the boiler. Ooh. All right. And did you miss anything? No, look, yeah, just a few more technical difficulties. We restocked the locomotive at the career manager, and that's about it, really. We did get the technical difficulty sorted, though, so I have hands. It's great. Look at those beans. And I am in the corner, like I should be. Full pixels. It is definitely been something. Quite the start to the stream. I kind of wonder if we should top up the water now that the boiler's filled. Because we could do that real quick. Yeah, let's see. Just to fill up the boiler, we're using a lot of water. I actually don't remember, and it's gone. I don't remember how much water we used last time. Or rather, I should say, how much we filled up last time, which would be the full tank, because it was completely out. Anyway, it's only a little bit more. We'll go ahead and get that. We've got 24.8 thousand. We could also potentially get some licenses. Do we want licenses? I'm not sure. Manual service would be kind of great. What does that do in terms of other things? Insurance copay goes up, not by too much though. We might get that at some point. Maybe like after another round of jobs. Okay. Let's see. Here's the train we've been running. It's where it is. It's doing its thing. It's sitting there. Heck, yeah, right. We need jobs. So we need to run away and come back. And we'll go this way. Might as well go down to the junction. That should probably be far enough. Where is the junction? Is that the junction? No, that can't be the junction. Oh, this is completely separated. I didn't realize that there's this, like, embankment here or whatever. I totally thought the water connected through. Quite interesting. Okay, anyways. Yeah, the junction is over here. Oh, didn't realize this was dry underneath. Thought there was water. Anyway, back to Food Factory. We should have some jobs once we get back. And by jobs, I mean a job. Wow, look at that. We've got a haul down to Harbor in Town. Okay. Well, let's do it. We've got cat food. Do you have any cats in chat? C50 is where this will be headed. And yeah, let's get this going. We have absolutely no pressure. That's fine, no pressure. Down, close. Okay, fire is lit. We are going to load up some cat food here in a moment. Hey, Kit Crash, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. And look, yeah, you are talking about your cats. Oh no, not the third one running away. That is sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Why not buy the golden shovel? Because I like to have more control over the fire. I like the expert shovel instead. Yeah. We are building some pressure here. And that is the limiting factor. We will go as soon as we've got pressure. We're at, what does that look like? Two bars, going on 3 bars. We need probably like 10. Minimum, I think, is 6 to release the brakes. So yeah, we're stuck here for a little bit, but we can hang out and chat. And yeah, get rolling here as soon as we can. The astute viewer may have noticed that this stream was originally scheduled for last night, but last night was the yesterday rather was the Pride Parade in SF. So I was there, marching in fursuit, and having a generally good time. And yeah, that was a lot of fun, but that is why I had to cancel that stream. And didn't really realize what the schedule was for the day, so ended up being a last minute cancellation, unfortunately. But yeah, we're here now. We're hanging out and waiting for a few more bars. In before we run out of water before we even start. Okay, right, let's get this show on the rails. Alright, loading track is just ahead that way, so once we clear the switch, Should be good to head back down the other way. I think that might be right about now. Hugs to all. Ryan Rail, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hugs back at ya. Always bamboozled. Ah. Loading up some cat food here. Taking it on down to the harbor. And also testing some updates to a mod. That mod being rolling stock ownership. Okay. We can release that and set that. There, I'm going past the machine. There it is. Load up that cat food. All right, fully loaded. Okay. And off we go again. We're going to close the damper for now, because we have plenty of steam pressure. That'll give us an opportunity to throw some more coal in here without it all burning off. I'm sure that a boxcar full of cat food would suffice for a big lion cat. Oh, the fancy kind or the store brand? I don't know. It's the fancy store brand, maybe. Who knows? I don't ask what kind. I just haul it. Where were we headed with this? We were headed to C50. Over there somewhere. Okay. Figure it out in a moment. We need to come past this switch here. I think we'll do just fine. Now we can see if we can get this moving. We'll hop down here and make sure that we are headed to no fancy feast for you, Ryan. See, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 might be straight down the middle. If only the labels would pop into view. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's gotta be this one. Gotta be. If it's not, that's very unfortunate. Of course, we can only see the labels once we're fully committed, but we got it, right? All right, we'll turn that job in. And we even got the bonus, which is a little bit surprising. Base pay bonus, well done, no damage, no environmental damage either. Okay. Oh yes, we need the next job, which will have us going down to the harbor. Guess, suppose dragons aren't really ones for cat food, eh? Alright, C50, we're headed to G5I. Sounds good. G yard it is. And I guess we're going to be running it backwards. Why not? All right, away we go. Probably need to start building a little bit more steam. Wouldn't hurt to have some more speed for this hill that we need to climb to get out of Food Factory. All right, well, we are off, headed down to the harbor, and we're running the locomotive backwards. But you know, it's a tank locomotive. It's kind of built for this sort of stuff, so we should be fine. We've got all 5 of our cars carrying cat food, and we are off. All right, Lokia, glad to have you on for a little while, and hope to see you back again. But if not, take care and see you on the next stream. Okay. We still want it a little bit open to be generating still some amount of steam, but we're doing all right for now. We're going to be going downhill. Actually, now that I think about it, we're going to be going downhill, so probably just want to close it entirely. Actually doing okay here. Ah, yes. There is that fabled downhill. Got our speed creeping up slowly here. Yeah, our speed is climbing up there, but I think we're doing okay so far. I think we should be good up to 60 kilometers an hour. But if I'm wrong, I'm going to be very wrong. I'll take a little set on the brakes. Are we good enough? How much time do we have to complete this in? 52 minutes. I think that should be pretty easy to hit. If we don't have any catastrophes anyway. Our speed limit in this area should be 70 kilometers an hour, if I'm not mistaken. The limiting factor being the bend just across the river, and then again down on the other side where it crosses back. Ryan, yeah, going raw only when you need to. Probably a pretty good way to do it. Gentle lion, perhaps. Coal into hole. Indeed, we're all stoked up. And yeah, pressure is holding just fine. That's our speed. We are well under the speed limit. So everything's looking good so far. Oh, congratulations on passing your conductor exams. That is such good news. Glad to hear it. How stressful was that exam? Gotta ask. Like, what'd you think about it? $150 questions. You can only get 20 wrong. You got 18 wrong, but that was class average. Oh, well. Okay. That's a pass then, I suppose, by the definition that you've explained. And yeah, good to hear that you were right there with the average class. Average of the class. It's a pretty good place to be. Right in the middle of the bell curve. Ah, stressful. They give you a lot of quizzes and study time, all about guidelines, rules, and regulations. Sounds like important stuff to know. And you passed, so you must know it pretty well. Okay, come on now. There we go. Probably going to be about time to have the fire cool down a bit. We won't need any more steam once we reach the top. It'll be mostly downhill from there. We even got a student workbook. Oh, really? It's kind of cute, eh? What makes the student workbook cuter than other student workbooks? 96%. Safety exam, aha. Highest score in the class. Well, congratulations. Yeah, that's a good accomplishment. Super safe. Ooh, we did need a little bit more fire. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Famous last words. Aha! It's small and only about trains. That is a pretty good part, for sure. What's our incline? 0.6? I think it's 0.6% here. It's not too bad. How was Pride? It was pretty marvelous. We were marching with the furry contingent and all decked out in full suit. So that was my partner Flick and I doing that, you know, with a bunch of other furries in various full suits, partial suits, no suits. Lots of fun. And yeah, just a good time all around. And last time we were doing that was 2019. They did march at the parade last year, but we were a little busy at the time, so we ended up not being able to go. And it was good to be back. It's been 4 years. Saw some familiar faces, saw some unfamiliar faces, met some new folks. It was a lot of fun. And, you know, all the waves and high fives and high energy. Just, yeah, real great time. That said, I've been quite tired today. It took a lot out of us both. And it's kind of like a workout. You always feel it a little bit more the next day. Or so it seems. So, yeah. Legs have been a little sore today. But, yeah, no, it was real good. Real good. Do any of y'all partake in your local Pride event? Ah, you haven't been to a Pride Fest. Oh no. No, I guess I've never really hung out at the event very much. But maybe I should try it some year, see what it's like. Definitely the marching with the furries in the parade doesn't take a whole heck of a lot of cash, just whatever it takes to get yourself there. But that's at least how it works here. Don't know how it is elsewhere. Checking our speed, we're doing all right. Oh. Steam pressure is actually kind of low. Maybe we should build that back up. Oh goodness, I can't stop yawning. Aha, signing up for parades for your company? Yeah. I always feel a little conflicted over companies showing up to the Pride Parade, and it's like, I appreciate the support on one paw, but on the other paw, like, I don't know. Pride was a riot, so it just doesn't feel like a thing to have corporations be part of. I don't know. There was a van that was in the parade that had some signs on it that were like, corporations don't give you pride, and it's like, yeah, I guess. That kind of makes sense. It kind of matches some of the sentiments the thoughts that I have about it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what to think of that entirely. Okay, we need to be going slower. The cutest face I can do. I actually can't really do faces with the VR avatar. I can do them when I'm playing non-VR games, but apparently not in VR. This is the face of VR. Ah, you're only a student, so you can't join. I see. Yo, Swift, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good time tonight. You're on your 15 at work. Well, thank you for stopping in and saying hey. I appreciate that. How is work going? Hopefully it's going well. If by sir you mean fox, I probably have not. Don't tell on me. Oh, I think we've run our fire down, which is not great. I think also we can lay off the throttle for a little bit. Aha, solid. Busy makes the day go faster. Thinking about you want to go part-time. Aha, I see. Chasing some dreams? What dreams would you choose to chase? I have a sneaking suspicion that I know what dream you would chase. But, you know, others may not. If you care to share. I think we're losing steam here. One moment you don't have enough, the next moment it's escaping the safety valve. Where are we taking this to? G5I. Okay. Our fire's still kind of hot. Oh, and we have depleted the tanks, apparently. That's a little unexpected. More time to invest in the pro wrestling, indeed. Yes, I had a feeling that that was the dream that you'd be chasing. I guess 3 times a week is not enough. 6. Okay. Yeah. Time is hard. There's not a lot of it to go around, and it's a limited resource for sure. Let's see. Let's do a quick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be just there. I guess we're coming back into somewhere we've been before. All right. Let's go turn that job in. And then I will catch up on the chat. It gave us 52, we did it in 36. Okay. Get the bonus, no damage. We did right by the environment. And we got the cash. Okay. What are we at now? 42,000. Cool. Okay. And let's see, you're saying feeling great over the weekend. The people you've been able to spend time with, understanding about yourself a bit more. Yeah, try to find a better balance. That is always good to find and hard to find a lot of the times too. So that's good. It's good. Okay. Well, let's see. We were coming down here with some cat food. We will need to unload it. And then that will also tell us something about the modifications that we've made to the mod. That I've made to the mod, rather. And hopefully it all checks out. So we'll take that job in a moment. I think that we're going to go ahead and take a short little break. But yes, we will hop back to it in a moment and unload some cat food. So sit tight and we'll be right back. All right, we are back, and yeah, time to go do a shunting unload job and see if the changes to the mod have indeed worked the way that they hopefully are supposed to. So let's see. First of all, we do only have one drop off. Now, that could either be because of the changes to the mod, or it could just be coincidence, as there is a random number generator involved in that. But here's hoping that it is indeed the changes at play. But let's see, we are taking it to D7L, stowing it on D5. Let's go make that happen. And we were also low on steam, or rather low on water, but I totally forgot about that, and we're just going to try to finish this job without worrying about it. Let's see how that goes. Oh, yes. There's the Talbot hopper cars that we started this whole journey with. We may need to run those back up to one of the mines at some point and take some more loads with them. But we'll see what's going on here in the harbor. So expectations for these mod changes. One of them is that if we have less than 6 cars, we should always get only one drop-off for the shunting unload jobs. And what else? When we complete a shunting unload job in a place such as the harbor, where we would have have the capability to load more cargo into the newly emptied train cars, we should get a new job right away to load them back up again. And we shouldn't need to have to run out of the station and back again like we have in the past. That is the hope anyway. Did we pass the switch? Oh yes, we passed the switch by a lot. Hey, welcome back, Lokia. We're just getting these boxcars full of cat food unloaded here. And of course, doing some mod testing while we're at it. That's all part of the game here tonight. no need to be sorry. Okay, let's get this cat food unloaded. And then we are headed to 5S, which should be right over here somewhere. Back again now to that storage track. Okay. Alright, we're coming into D5I here. And then the job will be complete. And I will make a backup of the save just to use for testing purposes with the mod. because it's really convenient if I can just hop on in and say, oh, here's a shunting unload job that is complete and ready to be turned in. And all I need to do is turn it in and see if the changes that I've made have worked the way they were intended to. That is a very ideal situation. Yes, I think we are entirely on this siding. Okay. Let's go to the station office. We'll make the save over here. I'm gonna do it outside just so I'm not tempted to turn the job in. And I will step this way a little bit. Okay, the save is backed up. And we are ready to turn the job in then. Which I get myself resituated here. Okay. Job goes in, money comes out. And we have done it even with all of the side... Oop, that is not what I want. Even with all of the side excursions, we still have made the time bonus cutoff. Well done. Well done indeed. Okay. And do we have a new job? We do have a new job. So that's cool. That means the changes to the mod are working. Neat. Okay. Well, mission accomplished. We have proven that the changes are indeed working, and yeah, now I guess the rest is just having some fun, and then I'll hop off in a bit and go publish the updates so that anybody who wants can play around with it, at least until Simulator comes out, which is real soon. So it feels a little silly to be making changes to things that are going to become obsolete very soon. But you know, I don't know. It'll find use. It'll find use in the long run, because I do intend to work on updating compatibility for the new simulator update of Derail Valley, but it just may take a little bit of time. And I certainly will also be having more time taken to just enjoy the game itself when that update comes out. And yeah. Anyways, so it looked like we had a job to machine factory and another one to steel mill. Steel mill shunting job pays more for some reason. Oh, probably just because it has 2 pickups? No, that can't be right. That is why it gives us 24 minutes, though. I suppose that is the downside to using fewer tracks for these jobs is that they have less of a time limit, because the time limit is based on the number of tracks. Okay, so I don't know, chat, what do you think? Steel mill? Some scrap to steel mill, or taking some chemicals to machine factory? The downside to machine factory is that machine factory doesn't generate jobs for boxcars. So if we go all the way out there, then we'll have to do something like we just did again, where we come to like food factory or something, or farm or whatever, and pick up some other jobs. I guess maybe boxcars are a little bit limited in what they can haul. It's unfortunate. It's heading to machine factory. Maybe the steel mill is the way to go then, unless y'all have an opinion. Speak now or forever don't. Well, not forever, but, you know. Don't say anything about us taking this job if you don't speak now. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, let's service this engine. So we know we are completely out of water. So it seems like it holds 6,000 units, presumably liters, of water. And yeah. So we can actually go ahead and service this. Now we have some frame of reference, so we can come check it and see how low we are on water. Wow, copay is paid. We may now buy new licenses. We could get the manual service license. How much money do we have? 44,000. What are our stats? Time bonus, fee tolerance, copay remaining. Our copay is currently 12,000. So if we pay 20,000 for manual servicing, that'll increase it by almost 5,000. Which means we'll be looking at 17,000. It might be worth it. We could save some cash. Take us a little bit longer to actually do the servicing, but I think it's going to be worth it. Let's pick it up. All right. We have it. Great. Gonna say that about the steel mill, eh? Okay, well, let's go back over here, and since this has been serviced up now, actually go ahead and leave that open. Okay. We are going to go pick up those over there and load them up somewhere. We'll figure that out shortly. And I think we're also going to need to light the fire again because servicing has put it out. Okay. Fire's back on again. We need more steam. Let's start making that. Maybe not with quite such abandon. Okay. We can also put some more water in here. That'd be good. I think we're going to end up doing a little back and forth here. So we're going to run down to the other end and couple onto the front of, well, couple the rear of the locomotive to the train cars, so that we will be at the front of the train this time and won't need to be running backwards. Oh, we did just barely go far enough. Thought for a moment we might not have. Also thought that I had thrown that switch. Strange. Hey, Nightfall, welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Happy to see me again. I'm happy to see you again. Glad to have you. Hope you're doing well. We are back in Derail Valley tonight, running some more trains and testing some mod updates, which I will hopefully publish once we wrap up the stream, because it looks like everything is working as anticipated, which is always a good sign. Been busy. I see. Getting an apartment this week. That is exciting. I take it you've probably checked this place out, seen it and all that. And signing on the dotted line and all that good stuff. That is exciting. Yeah. You looking forward to getting this apartment? Oh, Amtrak. Alright, Lokia. Good to see you. Glad to have you while you could be here, and hope you have a good night. Okay, well now. We have got cars we need, but we don't know where we're taking them just yet. So now's about the time when we should probably start this job. We'll top up the water here real quick, just to make sure it doesn't run out while we're away. Steam pressure is building, but not yet exactly where we'd like it. Let's take a little bit of a shortcut here. Find the buildings. All right, and job commence. We are taking it over to D7L and then E100. What? E100? Why does that seem... Oh, E10O. I get it. I didn't even know there was a 10O. That so looks like 100. Oh man, at least... Oh, actually, no. Yeah, here it looks like 100. That looks like E110, but that one is properly disambiguated by the slash through the 0. This one, on the other hand, that looks like 2 zeros if you don't look close enough. Which loading track did we use? Ah, yes. D-yard loading track. D-yard loading track. Pressure is still building. Probably want to close the damper a bit, just so the temps can start to fall. And so that we can eventually stop generating steam once we have enough. We have all of them with us. Yes, I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks like all 5. Go ahead and close the damper, start getting that temperature to drop. Looks like the temps have fallen. That is good. We should be no longer generating steam as of right now. Should be okay. I think we'll have enough to get this done. Then we can worry about the trek to the steel mill next. right, that should be all loaded up. While we wait for the brakes to release, perfect time to fill up some more water. And off we go to E100. Ooh, this feels heavy. Maybe we will need to generate a little bit more steam after all. Oh, I did not expect that to pause the game. Sorry about that. Give me a second here. Just checking in on something. Okay. We have been a little premature on the taking the set on the brakes there. Alright, we are clear now. And let's also get this in alignment because it's going to be at the rear of the train. Okay. E100. Let's go. All right, we are on the track enough. And we turn that in. Great. What is down there? Ah, license info. Yes, because we left it up top there, and I guess the colliders disappear when you walk far enough away. So that's complete. We did that in 12 minutes, which I think still would have gotten us the bonus, even if it had been rated only for one track. And we have been presented this freight haul that we should totally take. 31 minutes to get it up to the steel mill. We'll get 7,000 for that, plus a bonus if we can do it in the time restriction. But I think before we commence that job, might make sense to bring the locomotive over to the service center. You know what? Nah, we can do it. We can do it with whatever we've got, right? Probably, hopefully. Let's give it a shot. All right, pressure's pretty good. Let's see if we can get this done. E100. We take it to A6I. Okay. Off we go then. May need a bit more steam as we climb this hill with heavy load behind us. Looks like we may not actually need as hot of a fire as I would have thought. We are doing just fine on pressure right now. Speeds are looking good. We don't want to go faster than 40, really, until we get onto the hill. In these regions down in the flat areas, we are still looking at a speed restriction, 40 kilometers an hour. It's so weird to look back there and not see boxcars this time. Got so used to seeing them back there. All right. right, and here is where we need to pour on the steam. As we are starting to climb. Alright, we're still climbing here. Not quite as steep as before, but we still do need to put some extra oomph behind our locomotive. Give it some extra steam. Making lots of noise through that turn. if we're speeding up like this, it means it's probably time to bring the fire temps way down. Where are we taking this again? A6I. Okay, so that's gonna be in one of the spurs. Alright, first one after the loading track. I actually wonder if we're gonna want to do something fancy. And, oh no, actually, now that I think about it, we will have to go past the switch and then reverse in. This will be just fine, because the locomotive will be on the outside of the spur, and that'll be good. We won't have to do anything fancy and dangerous, although I kind of wanted to. I think it would have been fun. Could have done a Dutch drop where we pull the train in and then have the locomotive speed away and the cars go a diverging route with the momentum that they have. But alas, we're just gonna have to do something normal. I turn the injector off? Yeah. Yeah. Taking that at full speed. Down a steep hill here. We're going straight back the way we came though, so all the switches should be aligned for us. think we might carry the set on the brakes all the way through the station, because we do need to stop once we get past the other end. And then we'll reverse back into the inbound track. Might actually have to release these. We're slowing down quite a bit on the flat. Meanwhile, let's prepare some things over here. We're fighting a hill here, so Steel Mill is actually a pretty rough place to do shunting. Just because it does have a quite significant hill at this end. And it's necessary to come to this end to switch into these tracks that are in the A yard. Well, you don't have to worry about running into anything, but we do have to worry about getting on the right track. And it is both the right one and the correct one. Okay, let's go turn this job in. There we go, we've done it in 22, even though they gave us 31. And we have generated our unload job. All good. We're building back up to where we were when we bought the manual service license. How much did we get for this? 11,000. Wow. Okay. So just 9,000 short of where we were when we picked that up. So, it may make sense to turn the locomotive around, give it some manual servicing as well. I think we service in here. I think it's all the same place. Yep, we've got coal, we've got water, wheels, body, sand. So, let's go make this happen. We'll see how well this manual servicing license pays off. Okay. We might as well empty the tanks, apparently. It's a good thing we're servicing now, then. We also might as well stoke the fire. Okay. Let's see, what have we got here? Anything on these? Nope, they are A-okay. Well, I see. Yeah, wheels took a little bit of, just a little bit. And let's see, water, we gotta fill that all the way up. Coal, we've got, what is that, like a little over 1/8? Definitely water is the limiting factor with this engine. Got a full 6,000 there. And that's coming out to only 1,600. Almost 1,700. Definitely less than we'd be, come on, paying if we were not using the manual service. So, I suppose that license will pay off pretty quick. Okay, let's get this out there. And I think we'll go ahead and turn it around. Whoa. Maybe even should have filled this up before we left and topped it off again. Uh-oh. We are losing water here. All right, we'll spin this right around. We will reconvene with our gondolas that we left behind. Then we'll get these things unloaded. Nightfall. No, I have not played SnowRunner. That's like a trucking game, isn't it? I think I've heard of it, but I've never played it. That's the train brake. I'm gonna bet that we came up a little short. I think this might be that same visual glitch again. Yeah. I get the sense that it might be on the locomotive. Because this has happened, I think, also with the boxcars. So, more likely than not, it's probably the engine. Ooh, that's cool. There's a little platform on the end. Although, it seems really easy to fall off of. Huh. I go even just a little too far this way, I think I'm gonna fall off. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, maybe it would, maybe it would. Oh, is it multiplayer? Well, for that matter, have you ever played Railroads Online? A7L, A5S. That sounds about right. And I will note we did only get one drop off. So, sounds like the mod is doing its thing correctly. Okay, let's go unload this. You've not. And 4-player co-op, you say, for SnowRunner. I might end up playing some Railroads Online on Saturday, depending on my schedule. I may end up joining another streamer for play some of that with him. So he does like community streams, I guess, community map session things. I've done some in the past too, but they did a big update that kind of made everybody have to start over again, and I just kind of stopped playing it for a bit. So I picked it up again somewhat recently, but I've been a little bit too invested in Star Wars and now Derail Valley to give it much time. You wouldn't be against it? Yeah, well, certainly on Saturday at I think around 9 a.m. Pacific time. That's when the other streamer will be on doing their thing, and I think I have my channel here set up to host them. So if I'm not online and streaming that, you know, my point of view in joining all that, then they certainly will be streaming it, and well, they'll be streaming their own point of view, but I will be hosting that here on the channel, auto hosting. So yeah, if you want to tune in at 9 a.m. Pacific time, one way or another, you will get to see that here. And yeah, you could take a look and see if it's your kind of thing. And I'll have to check out SnowRunner at some point. See what it looks like and see if I might be interested. No guarantees, of course, but I will guarantee that I'll take a look. Right, let's get this stuff unloaded. I think that's one of the best parts of open-top cars, is that you can see what's inside, see when it is no longer inside. There are, I'm sure, plenty of downsides, though. Especially IRL. Okay, let's see if we can trigger that one in the distance. Yes, great. Oh, a crane test on Saturday. That sounds exciting. How are you feeling about that test? Think you're all prepared? Prepared for everything except for the lattice stuff. Huh. What is lattice stuff? you have no experience with it, and I've never heard of it. Granted, I wouldn't expect myself to have. Haven't exactly operated any cranes, like it sounds like you have. Okay, job done. And in just a little over half the time. Great, we did the thing, we got the bonus. Excellent. And we have a new shunting load job. Great. So the mod is working. I might be getting to the end of what I can do today because I am getting a bit tired. 'Cause I already was tired when I started. We could maybe do one more job, do the shunting load job. The metal beams holding up those tower cranes. I see, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I think you weren't here when I was talking about marching in the Pride Parade with the furry contingent. So I was in full suit for like 4-ish, maybe 5-ish, somewhere between there, hours yesterday, and walked like 2 miles or something. Stood around for a long time. Even rode a train in fursuit. Rode the Muni. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, but it was also really tiring, and I don't know. I don't have a lot of stamina when it comes to wearing a fursuit, I guess. Not yet, anyway. But I was able to keep my head on most of the time and all of the parade route, so that was good. All right, let's do a loading job. We're gonna put it on B10 when we're done. So let's get that prepared ahead of time, just so we don't have to worry about it later. Okay. To the loading track. Oh, we should also close the damper, or else we will probably trip the safety valve unless we're already going to do that. Is it pretty easy to derail in Derail Valley? Like in this game? If that was your question, I would say it can be, but kind of once you learn the map, you know where stuff's at, and it becomes a bit easier because you're like, oh yeah, I know there's like a 40-kilometer zone coming up, or 40 kilometer per hour zone So you slow down, and then you're like, yeah, I didn't fall off the rails. And then, yeah, you go somewhere else, and somewhere where you maybe don't know quite as much, and you're like, oh no, it said it was 90 back there, but now it's 30, and I've crashed. Like, so it kind of depends on just how well you know the route, which, if I understand, is kind of seems like the way it goes IRL too. You got to be a lot more cautious on routes that you don't really know and it's your first time running on. And then as you gain experience with a new route, then it becomes a lot easier and you aren't quite so cautious. And I think a lot of times too, train companies, if they have the headcount for it, which they don't always, but they'll send new folks on a route out with folks who've done it before. At least that's what I've heard. Map knowledge, yeah. Any type of route, yep, including roads, Yeah, but I mean, I guess like semi-trucks can be a little unwieldy, but road vehicles definitely seem to have a bit more, I don't know what the right word is, nimbleness maybe? The ability to react more quickly to things, as long as they're not hydroplaning. I did start this job, didn't I? I think I did. Yes, I must have. Okay. We've loaded up some steel rolls. I wonder what a drum roll on a steel drum would sound like. Speaking of steel rolls. Yeah, unprepared ground, oh yeah. If you're not driving on like concrete or asphalt or something, I imagine that's a lot more tricky. A lot trickier? I think that's, yeah, that's the way. That's the words. Okay, so I think we will probably move this into the outbound track, and we'll go ahead and rotate turn the locomotive around as well, and then I think that's where we'll leave it for today. It'll give me some time to publish the mod update and also get some sleep. Maybe not be so sore in the morning. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got like height restrictions and stuff, I imagine, with the crane. I'm surprised a little bit by the underground utilities being a problem. You'd think that, you know, the crane goes up, so it's only the stuff that is up in the sky that would cause a problem. But I guess here you are telling me that's not quite the case. also open the damper just for a bit. Might also need to open the regulator a bit more to get moving here. The brakes are fully released. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, ground pressure. Yeah. That makes sense. I guess, I wonder if any of the cranes have ways of, like, helping to spread the pressure out over more surface area. Seems like a thing that would help. Alright, just let me double check here. B10, that's where we want it. Is indeed. Right, let's turn that in. Get our pay. And yeah, that's that job down. Oops, there's the freight haul. We will do this another time, I suppose. Actually, yeah, this might have to wait a while because the rolling stock ownership mod will probably not be compatible with simulator, at least not right away. And well, that's on me to fix. But yeah, it'll take some time, I'm sure. And but it'll be good once it's back. We can start doing this again. Well, once it's back, once the custom car loader is back as well. Yeah, although we might even be able to do a little bit more of this if I back up the game. Might be able to run it independently. Might be an interesting thing to do is do like a back-to-back comparison. Like, look, this is Overhauled. Now let's take a look at simulator, or vice versa. Like, this is simulator. Look at how far it's come from Overhauled, which was this. Yeah, and you try with pads under the outriggers, but sometimes only so much you can do. Yeah, that's fair. Definitely fair. Okay. Well, I think that might be about it for us tonight. 'Cause we finished the loading job, and yeah, I'm kind of pooped, kind of tired. Chat more often. Yeah, could do. I should take a look here and see if there's anyone on to raid tonight. Oh, it's doing the weird thing, isn't it? Okay, maybe we've escaped. Let's see. Anybody on? Oh, we could raid Lou. Let's get that going. But yeah, it's been a super great time hanging out with y'all tonight, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Don't forget to if you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow if you're not yet here on Twitch, and I will catch you in the next one. And see you over at Lou's stream if you're on Twitch. Goodbye.